Richie, it's hot work out here and another intense session. How pleased are you with the principal starting to bed in now?
Yeah, very much so. This is definitely by far the hottest. I think we're nearly touching 35. So, and obviously off the back of this is now the third day and it's the seventh session. Obviously it's starting to take its toll a bit. But in fairness, in the meetings, in the information that we're trying to give over, they've been excellent. So, yeah, it's a massive effort from them.
Yeah, they're really huge effort levels, especially in this heat, and you are really putting them through their paces in the drills, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, look, there's some of it's technical. There's a bit of tactical stuff in there, but there's obviously some physical and mental aspects in terms of, look, don't give in. But it would have been very easy for us right at the end of that session to just sort of say, look, actually, you've had a really good few days. We'll call it a day. But there was an extra 6 minutes that we'd penciled in, and ensuring that the lads seed it through.
Ross spoke yesterday about players giving each other their air when they're struggling and they're out of the drill. How important is that for building togetherness? And we're seeing that from the sidelines. It's already coming along. It's coming to fruition. Yeah,
it is, because like we always say, it's not individuals that get promotion or get success or win titles or cups or whatever it is. Everybody's going to need someone. So the back three or the back four, they're going to need the person alongside them. So they need them to be fit. They're going to at some point make a mistake, which means that they need to get their mate to help them get out of trouble. And then in terms of the top end of the pitch, obviously from the striker's point of view, look, if the wingers aren't prepared or the wing backs aren't prepared to run past people and then track back, then unfortunately there's not going to be any creativity. So it's important that they have an expectation, but also a recognition of the fact that, look, the other people around about them, it's important that they're in good condition as well.
Key to the togetherness that you're looking to develop is obviously the speeches that the players are doing in an evening. Yeah. How much understanding is that giving you as a coaching staff of the players as well?
Yeah, it gives us an understanding of what's going on behind the scenes with them. We don't know what happens when they go home and leave Moor Farm and go back and close the door, but we're starting to get a better idea now. So, if somebody comes in and probably doesn't look quite as happy and upbeat as they normally do, then we've probably got a rough idea of what it might be. So, and that could be anything. It could be an anniversary of something, or it could be something that's currently happening. But we've got a better understanding of it now.
And the lads, in turn, get a better understanding of each other too, don't they? And that can only benefit them.
Yeah, and I'm sure that somewhere along the line, somebody will sit on the bus with somebody, or sit in a hotel, or sit at the training ground, share those issues, share the problems that they've got, and obviously it's important that they do that, and don't just bottle it up, because it may be that somebody else has been through that similar sort of problem before. So they'll have a better understanding, particularly the new lads. Look, I think most people who are walking around probably know everything about Fozzie because he's been here so long, but the new lads don't know Fozzie, and Fozzie doesn't know the new lads. So it's important that we start to get that understanding.
Bit of downtime for the boys this afternoon. Any idea what's in store?
Yeah, quite a few of them have got a little golf competition going with a couple of us staff joining in. Not everybody plays, and it is going to be warm, but it is definitely going to be an opportunity for them to socialise, turn their brain off from football, stop talking about football, and enjoy themselves, but with a little bit of a competitive edge in there as well, because I'm pretty sure there's a few out there that want to win.
Kane Wilson settling in okay?
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, again, I think he found it pretty tough again today, but he's. I think he'll be doing his talk in the next couple of days, and we'll have a greater understanding about him. But as a person, great in terms of the sessions, buying into it, putting everything in that he can, and obviously now they've got, I think, 23 hours rest, which is ready to go again tomorrow.
Nathaniel Mendes-Lang flies out later today. How pleased are you to welcome him back for training tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll be pleased to have him back, but I'm sure the lads are pleased to see him as well, because obviously he's a popular member of the dressing room. But it'll be exciting for the lads to find out about his experience. Maybe it's something that playing in that competition, playing in that part of the world that most of the lads have probably never even either seen or heard or recognised before. So I'll be looking forward to it. And I mean, he should be pretty acclimatised from what I can gather. Where he's been playing is very similar to this. So I think, we're all looking forward to hearing his stories, because to represent your country and in a major tournament is some achievement. So it'll be good to have him, and then obviously can we start embedding the information into him.
A little bit of housekeeping then. Any word on the progress of Connor Washington, Tom Barkhausen, who've stayed back home, not made the trip?
Yeah, Connor's coming on pretty well. I think he started doing quite a bit of ball work yesterday. Tom, I don't think has started running yet. But he's in the best place. You know, in fairness, there would be no point in him coming here, because obviously the main emphasis here is on the players who are out on the pitch. The physios are here, and obviously, but you know, back home he gets, you know, sort of one-to-one work, and he can work as hard as he can. So he's in the right place, and hopefully by the time we get back on Sunday, he may be taking part in training some part that week.
Any update on Joe Ward?
He's got a slight tweak. He stayed behind through a personal issue, and then trained with the 21s on Monday and felt a little bit of an issue in his groin. I think it was Monday or maybe Tuesday. So at this precise moment, it would be better, again, keeping him back there. He won't be losing out on a great deal, and hopefully by the time we get back, he'll be ready to join in for the games that week.
How does the rest of this week pan out then, building up to the game on Saturday?
What are we on now? What day is it today? Wednesday. So afternoon off. Tomorrow they don't know yet, but they've got away with the early morning run, so they don't know yet, but we'll let them off with that to give them the full almost 24 hours. And then Joe knows. Give them the full 24 hours to recuperate, ready to go again for two tough sessions Thursday, Friday, and then obviously we've got the game Saturday lunchtime. The run on Friday morning will make a decision, probably depending on what we want to get in. If this heat continues in the afternoon, it's going to get pretty difficult to train, so we might be better just doing both sessions in the morning.
You start adding a bit more tactical work now, getting closer to the game?
Yeah, a little bit, but predominantly focusing in at the moment. Sorry, flies. Focusing at the moment about how we're going to get the ball back, what it looks like out of possession, because obviously with Tom not being here, Joe not being here, Nat not being here, Connor not being here, a big part of them are, you know, they're creative players in the final third of the pitch. So yeah, we'll start putting bits of information in, but predominantly really we're going to try and wait till we get everybody back together. And obviously at the moment Louis and Callum have missed a couple of sessions as well with a couple of little niggles. So once we get everybody fit, then we can start really putting it down then.
Enjoy the golf this afternoon.
Cheers.